offense with no sauce. What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Rangers. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my haters.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl.
A gorgeous look at a place of NFL history. Welcome to Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Now the snow is certainly coming down as we get things teed up here in Chicago. And here we go from Chicago. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What is that?
Now a give left side to Bigsby. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Williams off the play fake. That's complete to Cole Kmet. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
What I like about that pick, I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Again, it's Bigsby. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Vegas!
Out to the pistol, Williams. He sends this one to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff taking it right to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll toss it to Gibbs. He breaks the tackle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, Goff. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. Big gain downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Now Williams. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, Let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They run it again with Bigsby. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done in practice.
Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Santos' kick is good. And they were able to convert despite that errant snap.
I think we're all a little surprised he was able to convert that try. It looked like they were not going to be able to get the ball down with that inaccurate snap. I don't talk about poise a lot of times for a kicker, but he just showed it and paid dividends.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Tiger! 180!
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Lions out in front. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
180!
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. They're set up at the 35 now.
Two. By 20.
Goff on first and 10. Buys time, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
120. 14. Hey, let's go.
Another try following the sack. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, third and long.
Super cut. 180. Hey, lift.
Looking to throw, gone. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Staring down, that down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. This is Bigsby. He will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7. On play action, here's Williams. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They dropped their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. Third down.
Vegas!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete right side, Burton has it. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47, third down coming up.
So much to to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down give to Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pickup of 2 here. And that's a Chicago first down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears looking at 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on the throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Now we'll run this with Bigsby. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Williams. Dump-off caught by his back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Plowing up the middle. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. Well, they dialed up that one at the right time, Brock. Pretty clear the defense was expecting pass, and they couldn't pivot when he got it as a runner instead.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make that mistake again, are they? Now how versatile these wide receivers are in today's game. It's one of the big transitions, Kate, over the last decade. You know, you always used to see Jerry Rice and John Taylor just lined up scoring touchdowns on the perimeter. Not so fast anymore. These wide receivers today so versatile, and he showed off that on that play.
This return stuck to the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
For 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So that brings up second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Value three.
Goff to the air now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Super. 12. 5.
Throwing is gone. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They're going to throw again. Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a short gain. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Catch made left side by Laporta. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All plays on the table here for third and 3.
180. Four down.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Escapes out to the left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
Our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there.
Here we go, Ric Flair. 180. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Maverick. What's that?
They'll go for it. Goff. And they got home. Sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
What is it on? Yes.
Final throw before the break. First play, he's going for it to the end zone. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
76 line. 5. Like 20. Listen. Value 3.
From the gun, Goff. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. He got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Goff setting the throw. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Goff. On the move, headed right. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Lions readying for the punt. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. It's on the in route. And they'll take him down after he advances this to about the 43. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Handoff here for Bigsby. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it's pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Pressure comes, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Here we go. Tip it.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. He's brought in by Burden. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Going with Bigsby here. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Trying one here with Robinson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It's about 43 yards for it.
A 43-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Cut. Like 20.
A start on the ground with Gibbs. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Receiver in motion, headed right. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
This coordinator trying to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he let his man too much there, Buck. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Jack Fox will kick it away. Big hit on the return to stop it cold. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Running left with Bigsby. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now it's Bigsby. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Setting up the screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down. Call that equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball. It's a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics. At some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense get a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try with the wideout. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there, put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
Line up for the two-point.
He's throwing for it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Here's Goff. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Kevin Byard comes up with it. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it up.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
What is going on?
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. His progress is soft, but the next 5-yard gain before it was.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
What is up?
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he gets in, touchdown! The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set them up with the feint one way, and then you hit them with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell, stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Goff back to throw. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
On second and 10, Goff. Flush down out to his left. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up fourth and long.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on second down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Bears come away with the win. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the